Hey folks, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about Ben 10's most powerful artifacts. This list might surprise you. Let's get into it, folks. Number 2. The Proto Tool is the most versatile weapon in the universe. Developed by the Galvanians, it's a high-tech weapon housing various functionalities and transforming into various useful devices in action for the plumbers. It's used by Rook Blanco and Omniverse. Nemetrix. The Nemetrix is a copy of the Omnitrix built by Dr. Psychobos, which transforms the user into predator species of the Omnitrix aliens. The problem is that only irrational beings can safely use the Nemetrix, since more advanced and complex life forms cannot handle the wild nature of the Nemetrix aliens, resulting in destructive biofeedback. However, genetic parasites like Genotomata Formoix, capable of withstanding huge neural changes, could be used in the Nemetrix to allow rational beings like Kyber to use it without side effects, as they are not directly using the Nemetrix. The only rational beings to use the Nemetrix were Phil and Kyber. Both suffered severe side effects, with Phil experiencing genetic mutation, turning into a tarantula hybrid. Number 3. Super Omnitrix. Originally created by Azimuth, the Super Omnitrix was the second prototype of the Omnitrix due to its unstable and incomplete core. Azimuth contained the device in high-security storage. However, Albedo managed to steal the Super Omnitrix, stabilized its core, and added the evolutionary function, like the Omnitrix. The Super Omnitrix allows the user to transform into a wide variety of alien life forms, but it also had the ability to evolve the aliens into a supreme form, giving them new powers and abilities, making the Super Omnitrix put alien DNA in the worst-case scenario, requiring updates to its powers. I put it in this position because it showed various signs that it wasn't made correctly. Azimuth considers it a pathetic work. Not as advanced as the original Omnitrix, it was less powerful and more complicated to use than the Omnitrix. The Charms of Bezel. The Charms of Bezel are 6 different magical talismans created by Bezel that confer the bearer different powers and abilities depending on the talisman. The last key and the last amulet were the Bezel key, which can grant 10 times the power of the amulets. Charm of Lux grants the bearer extremely effective and powerful probability manipulation abilities. Charm of Reincarnace allows the bearer to awaken an unconscious being within a short period or resurrect others from the dead. Charms of Bearer, extremely effective abilities of powerful pyrokinesis and high speed, allowing them to manipulate, generate, control, and create fire, flames, and heat at will, and create various forms of fire. Repelices Nationals allows the bearer to fly at incredible speeds through the air, and also has great telekinesis and manipulation control over another object. Charm of Electricity allows the bearer to produce very strong, powerful, and destructive lightning, granting the bearer the ability to create, control, and manipulate all forms of electricity at will. And besides these, we also have the Keystone of Bezel, which strengthens and increases the natural powers, abilities, and competencies of the possessor 10 times its normal value for superhuman levels. Furthermore, if the other medallions are destroyed, as Luck Girl did, the Bezel key can be used in a ritual to recreate the other amulets. Number 6. Alpha Rune. In addition to being one of the fragments of the Map of Infinity, the Alpha Rune is an artifact that apparently grants great power and mana to the user. It has enough power to resurrect someone. When Enchantress absorbed all its power, she gained an indestructible armor around her body, as well as super powerful and enhanced mana that burns. Escalon. Escalon is a sword created by Azimuth years ago before the creation of the Omnitrix and the Super Omnitrix. As it is a very powerful and unstable weapon, Azimuth gave it to Sir George, a man worthy enough to wield the sword's abilities and ultimately defeat the villain Diagon, who in ancient times was attacking the Earth. The sword has the power to tap into the forces of the universe itself. Misuse of its power can destroy an entire planet. It is so powerful that when used by Sir George, he could even defeat Ultimate Humongosaur effortlessly. As the sword is wielded by a user, a white armor will appear around them. This armor protects the user and makes them immune to mind control. It can kill Diagon, an interdimensional demon, with full force, absorbing and projecting energy, firing beams, cutting the fabric of reality, projecting shockwaves from the armor, producing teleportation portals, producing whirlwinds fast enough to move Ultimate Humongosaur, telekinesis linkage to the sword, producing tornadoes, and producing wind cuts. Number 4. Omnitrix. Well, I could say this is a surprise and all, but no, it's not. Everyone who watched all 4 series of Ben 10 or at least the entire Omniverse knows that the Omnitrix is not the most powerful weapon in the universe, even though everyone said so in the first 3 series. In fact, I only didn't put it below Ascalon because of Alien X feedback and some other aliens out there who could defeat Sir George with the sword. The Omnimatrix, commonly called the Omnitrix, is the final version of one of Azimuth's most powerful creations, succeeding his first prototype in the Super Omnitrix. The Omnitrix has a total of 1,912 aliens. 99 unlocked, 70 named, and 62 seen on screen. Chronosapien Time Bomb. The Chronosapien Time Bomb is a powerful mass destruction weapon with the ability to end realities throughout the multiverse, similar to the ability of the Annihilar to destroy universes. Its effects can be reversed by a Chronosapien adjusting the bomb's key, as they possess the same technology. Maltron gave Vilgax a copy of this bomb in the year 1773 in exchange for a fix on his carriage. Years later, Vilgax would use this bomb in Ben Tennyson's timeline without the Omnitrix to destroy all versions of Ben Tennyson and his timelines, but was prevented when Ben, without the watch, reversed the effects of the bomb using the time against. Number 2. Annihilar. The Annihilar was an extremely powerful and dangerous apocalyptic weapon used by the Contemplates. It looks like a lilac box with a red button inside. The Annihilar had the power to destroy an entire universe when although its full name is Annihilargenis Historia Themiorghost. When activated, it's only possible to say the part Annihilar. Number 1. Nelegion Destructor. This one is a toy, yes, exactly what you heard, a toy, but from the dimension of the Nelegions. Nelegion Destructors can copy anything they see, assimilating the matter seen with their exterior. They can also copy the abilities of those they see, although they cannot copy energy, turning it into matter. The reason why a Nelegion Destructor can be considered a weapon is that it's nearly invulnerable, copying its opponent's reaction and returning it, accordingly, being very useful in wars. It's a highly complex, multi-dimensional technology. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your Ben 10 fan friend. Thanks everyone.